Welcome back, my beauty squad. If you're new, it's your girl Jessica, and we have another amazing collab. Sorry.
Oh, you're so funny.
A Jessica moment. Just a tiny one. And in this collab today, we go over some of our top 20 2020 purchase regrets and our epic makeup collections. And this is an awesome collab with Unfiltered 50s, my girl Jeannie. We also have Amanda, my bestie boo, Miss Bobby Loves Beauty, and also my beautiful Tina. Oh my God. Thank y'all all for having me join in on this amazing collab. This was a great idea from Miss Jeannie herself, which is phenomenal at what she does. And just thank y'all for inviting me on here. And I cannot wait to see what everybody else does. If you're coming from one of their channels, welcome to the Beauty Squad. I hope you stay a while. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell. And sit down and grab your drink. And let's go over my regrets. And make sure you drop down below in that description box and grab up that playlist and go check out all my girls' regrets as well. I can't wait to see what teas get spilled at this collab. Because, boy, I realize I don't buy a lot. But I can't wait to tell y'all which ones I do regret. How you been? So, like I said in the beginning of this video, we are doing our 20 makeup items regret for 2020. Y'all, I've dug and dug and dug, and I cannot find 20. And this is an amazing collab with all the lovely ladies that I spoke of in the beginning of this video. We have Jeannie, we have Amanda, we have my Bobby, we have Tina. Like, I'm loving this collab. So thank you so much, Jeannie, for coming up with this amazing idea. I'll give props and props to. She is phenomenal at coming up with great ideas for collabs. So thank you so much. I did come up with a couple though, and for different reasons. Before we get into that, I want to tell you what I have on my face, just because I think it's an honorable mentionable. Like, are y'all seeing this? This is done with affordable eyeshadow, guys. Like the BH Cosmetics Nice Palette, superb. Like, can we take a moment? This is like a little topper, but the silver. And then I lined it with, as you can tell, it's silver. It's not white, it's silver eyeliner. Let's see, there's the topper. The topper comes off as a pink instead of a white, but look at that silver. And this is what I lined it with. This is the BH Cosmetics Shimmer Silver Power Pencil. And y'all, this is a very, very creamy formula. Like, I made that wing with this liner. It was like a perfect match. Like, oh, okay, who is she? Affordable, hey. So this, wow, just jumped a couple of notches up in the rank. BH Cosmetics has been blowing it out of the park here lately. My Drop Dead Gorgeous collection is superb. I've loved the brushes. And now, this Nice palette, I didn't have no issues with this look. I recreated this look over on my TikTok. Y'all would like to see like which shades I used or so much. If y'all would like for me to play with a Nice palette, let me know down below in the comments. I don't mind doing a video for y'all because it deserves that. It deserves that moment, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump into this video because I don't want it to be super long. When I do awesome collabs, I like to give everybody their shining moment, and I want to keep y'all hold up on my channel too long. And if you're new, thank you so much for coming and checking me out. I hope you stay. Y'all hit that subscribe button and that bell, and welcome to the Beauty Squad community. I will adore to have each and every one of y'all. Now, mind y'all, I don't have these in any, how would you say it, any order, just because they don't really deserve an order. I couldn't really rank them. Mind y'all, when I do purchase makeup, I go very mindful in my makeup, so I don't have a lot of regrets. I sit and I dwell on it, and I dwell on it, and I dwell on it. I'm like, do I need it? Do I want it? Do I have to have it? And I'm just like, y'all need to ask Mario how I do this process, because I literally sit there, add a cart, take out a cart, add a cart, take out a cart, add a cart, take out a cart, for a while before I purchase anything. So I think that's why I don't have many regrets. And then I'm really easy to please, guys. Like, if I can make something work, then I don't want to say it was a fail. This is my #1 epic fail. And this is from Ipsy on their add-ons. I don't get Ipsy anymore, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I moved over to BoxyCharm. Yay! I really do like BoxyCharm a little bit better. It has more brands that I know of, you know what I mean? And, you know, I love my boxes. Ipsy was a if for me, but it's been over a year since I've got Ipsy. So, I've heard they improved. I've seen they improved, so you never know. Maybe if I get a little bit bigger and actually start making a little bit on here, I could go back to Ipsy just for y'all. We'll see what brings in 2021, right? This right here was a hot fail. And this has to be my fault. And then again, it don't. Because they had this as an add-on. And it was like, I want to say, 16 bucks. Like, it wasn't a cheap add-on. You get the BC foundation, which I haven't used yet. But it's that shade right there. I'm not sure if it'll work. But please explain to me, why would you send this shade with this shade pressed powder? Where do you think somebody that can wear this shade is going to be able to wear this shade? Or vice versa? First and foremost, look how small this pan is. Oh, it's right there. Look how small this pan is. This is the powder. I honestly thought this was going to be a lot bigger. And I was like, oh, okay. I get to try me some MAC pressed powders. This looks like Luna's Play Makeup. And the compact itself is just the shittiest compact I've ever seen in my life. It is hard plastic. Look at the little sponge. Like, what is this? I couldn't even do my whole face with that. That's one. Two, this is my Kat Von D. And this is the foundation Locket. And I'm not saying I don't like this foundation. I do like this foundation. I don't like how it wears. If that makes sense. When I first got this foundation, I loved it. This was one of my top-notch foundations one of my go-tos. But now that I've tried a couple more, because this was one of the first foundations, bougie foundations that I tried. And I don't really care for how heavy it feels on the face. It feels really, really, really heavy on the face. Now, in that concept, I really love this foundation, and it's Kat Von D. This is the True Porter Liquid to Powder Foundation. And this is like this is the full bad boy full coverage. If you have a lot of blemishes, a lot of, you know, no-nos on your face, this bad boy is going to cover that in the moon. This is more lightweight, and I've been gravitating more to the lightweight more than I age, and I see that my skin is changing a little bit, and my skin actually favors the lightweight a lot more than the heavy-duty bad boy. So it's all in preference. Then I would have to say one of my biggest fails, was this right here. I got this off a pop-up, and this is the Becca foundation in linen. I mean, concealer in linen. Look how white it is. Like, I would brighten to the gods with that if I try to use that. Now, it might be okay just to like dot and go from there, but I mostly use this as an eyeshadow base because it's so light, and whenever you do that, like, white base, because that bad boy is white. But mind y'all, before I knew about my undertone and all that good stuff about finding out my foundation and learning a lot more like what I do now, I used to get porcelain foundation. I used to get ivory, like the lightest shades I would grab, and I thought that fit me, and it washed me out so bad because I have a neutral undertone, but I have a lot darker than porcelain. I like a light medium instead of a light, and it took me a while to realize that because I was making myself look like a ghost. These brushes right here suck booty hole. This is the name brand. I got these off of Amazon. They were like 12 bucks for 12 of them. They have been used, but only for face paint whenever I did paint on my face and stuff like that for Halloween and all that good stuff. That's the only reason I would use them. It's just because I don't want to ruin my good brushes. It is a hot mess. Now, I think there's more than 12. It was like 15. But all of them were useless. Like, they were different sizes, flimsy as crap. It did not have a blender brush in there. When I get a collection, I go for brushes like this, and like this to have, you know, more rounder tops. The whole collection didn't have that one blended brush. They were more fine, precise, but they weren't even hard fine. Like, you couldn't even use them as a liner brush. They just sucked. Booty hole. They were all kind of like this, flat topped, but different shapes. So, you know, it was just hot mess. It wasn't what I was expecting for sure. Then the other foundation, I have to say, and I know this isn't my bad because I really like how this wears. I really like how it feels on my face. I just got the wrong color. This is the Macaroon 230N, and it comes off a little bit more yellow than I like. Now, with a stick, where did I put that stick? Where's my stick foundation? Oh, right here. I got custard 220 in. So I should have went down a notch. Like I said, that was my bad for getting that shade. It's just, I have to mix it. I will wear it. I want to wear it. It's a $40 foundation. Of course, I'm going to use it. I just have to mix her a little bit and go a little bit more heavy with my concealer to kind of make it work and warm up. Hopefully, in the summertime, I'll be able to wear it a lot better. Because it does have kind of like that yellow base. And it's not my favorite. Alright, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I hate to put this in this category. And y'all, I searched and I could not find a lot of products that I regret buying. But this one, guys, I got this off of Pop-Up. And it ain't the brand. It's not the brand. I love Violet Voss. I love Violet Voss. I will forever stand behind Violet Voss. It was one of the more bougie brands. First bougie brand I tried in 2019. And, you know, I'm so glad that I tried them. I love them. I will always love my Violet Voss palettes. But this, I don't know what's going on with the formula. Or what. It's a pretty palette. Look at the packaging. But when you open her up, this is kind of what she looks like. These glitters right here are very, very scratchy. Very, very rough. Very scratchy. Like, to where you cannot get nowhere near your eye with them. And I really like this glitter one right here. It's very pretty, but again, it's scratchy. So I have to be very careful when I use this. Now, this shade right here is one of my favorite shades. Like, look at the ice. But it's about it in this palette. And I love how mostly Violet Voss is color coordinated. So if you're not sure, like, what goes with what, Violet Voss got you. That's how my Sugar Crystal palette is. But see, this is why I love Violet Voss. Like, and then here's the glitter, but it's just so freaking chunky that if I could, I would get it just for this shade. Which I can't wait to break it down. I almost forgot about this shade, that palette. Another one, and this is no distant no brand. The Too Faced Puppy palette. And it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good formula. It worked good. I did a really pretty eye look with this, but it's just a bleh palette. I could find these shades in probably 20 of my palettes. You know, this was a palette that I just got for this reason right here, which is adorable, and I would get it again just because of the packaging. But it is a palette that I do not need, that you do not have to have. The formula is good. Don't get me wrong, it is pretty formula, but you get 2 shimmers and kind of like a glittery matte, and then 3 mattes. It's just, and there's the one that's swatched. It's a very pretty palette, good quality. It's just a, Jessica, you didn't have to have a palette type shit. This right here is Lash Ease. I had got this at Walmart a while back. I like the brush, but let me tell y'all guys, this was like 20 bucks at Walmart. Not worth the price tag. I found $5 mascara that works better than this. So, just saying. Is that it? Is that all my honorable mentions? Oh my god. No, I do have one more. Hold on. This right here, the Revolution Canon. I like it, but then I don't like it. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with it. And if I could skip it, I would have. I only paid $4 for it on Amazon. I love the doe of it. How it's curved. You know, you get right up in there and just... It's just, I don't like how it sits under my eyes. I don't grab to it much. Every once in a while, I'll grab it to cut a crease and stuff, but that's about it. I don't like that and it under my eyes too much. And then, this bad boy right here. This is Haley Beauty. I do like the Haley Beauty brand. A couple months back, you can go down into my videos. I did a full face of Haley Beauty. I got the foundation, the primer, the concealer, the setting powder, all that. I do like the brand. I just don't like the packaging, guys. Like, this packaging is not something I grab to. It's cute, sleek. It's just weird. And the primer is in the same packaging as the concealer, which is weird to me. It don't process with my brain. And my brain is not a good thing to mess with. Also, another one is my Fenty Beauty Matchstick. It's not this one. This one is a good one. This is my French Vanilla. And I just use this to brighten up under my eyes. Whatever, you know, for my concealer. But on Boxy Pop-Up, I've got the vanilla, and then I got the brown one to contour with. Oh my goodness. I got the darkest shade they had, and it still doesn't show up on me. So I have it put up for Bobby. I'm going to send it to Bobby because I did try it out once. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, I'm not a queer person. I'm not hard to get along with. Pretty sure if I was to dig deeper, there might be a couple of like skincare items that I didn't care for, but for the most part, I didn't really buy my skincare. Most of all this is either PR or gifts for friends, and you know that's not purchasing it. So again, not somebody I can't complain on something that was gifted to me. I'm not going to complain ever on something that's gifted to me. So those are items that I purchased, that I bought with my own money, that if I had a second chance I wouldn't. I cannot wait to see what all these lovely ladies come up with. I cannot wait. Like, let's see what their regrets are. But I love y'all, and I hope y'all stayed to the end. If you did, make sure you subscribe, because that means you might enjoy my video. Come on now. It's free for you, and it means the world to me.